All right. Hey, we are live on the Elite Marketing Pro page. My name is Dr. Jim. I'm an elevation member here in Elite Marketing Pro. And this is your daily dose of awesome, your daily 15 minutes of inspiration, education, and motivation to get your day started right. And on today's Friday's edition of the Daily Dose of Awesome, we're going to be talking about prejudging people. We're going to be talking about prejudging people and whether or not that's a good or bad thing. So the question is should you prejudge people when building your network marketing team? And I identified some pros and some cons to prejudging, okay? And so as you're rolling in here, let me know where you're listening in from so I can give you a shout out. Again, if you don't know me, I'm Dr. Jim. I'm an elevation member here, elevation member here in the Elite Marketing Pro community. And I'm super excited to be sharing with you this information because I definitely think it can help you to streamline some things in your business, okay? So now I'm not really talking about prejudging, okay? I'm talking about qualifying, right? I'm talking about doing like some screening because you probably don't want everybody in your network marketing organization. Like, I'm sure you'd probably like drop a number 1 in the comments box if you'd like a ton of volume rolling through your network marketing business. Like, everybody should be dropping 1s in the comments box. And by the way, I see you, Timothy. I see you, Richard. What's going on, guys? I see you, Bart. Cleveland, Ohio in the house. Absolutely our friends to the south. I'm from Michigan, Bart. So good to see you back on here. You know, the name of the game is volume and network marketing. That's what we get paid on. And so you want a lot of volume being created. But do you want lots of headaches in your network marketing organization? Do you want people rocking the boat like crazy in your network marketing business? I don't. And hopefully you don't as well. So I want to talk again. So when I talk about prejudging people, okay, let me be clear right out of the get-go. I am not talking about prejudging people based on sex, race, creed, religious like any of that stuff. That is not what I'm talking about. What I am talking about, though, is screening people, looking for people who are ambitious, because that's probably a good thing in network marketing. Has anyone ever sponsored a Bernie? Do you guys ever remember that movie, The Weekend at Bernie's? And they got this dead guy, and they're dragging him around town pretending like he's alive. Has anyone ever felt like they were dragging people along in the network marketing business? You got to do everything for them. They're asking you 10,000 questions. They are not resourceful. That can be life-sucking, right? So being ambitious is probably a good quality to have, or maybe a good quality to look for in a network marketing teammate. Now, what about teachable or /coachable? I'm sure you have a system when it comes to your network marketing organization. If you've got a great, awesome, kick-butt system that you're following in your network marketing business, drop a number 2. I want to see all the people down below in the comment section who are rocking an awesome system. Because you know what? I know that there are awesome systems out there, but I also know that there are not so awesome systems out there. I was a part of one for like 6 years. It was horrible. It was very, very old school offline. It was the make a list, call people with the phone script, you know, all that yucky stuff, meet them at Starbucks, the hotel meetings, the whole 9 yards. What most of you probably are sick and tired of doing, or else you wouldn't be here in Elite Marketing Pro to begin with. But teachable and coachable is a great attribute to have in a teammate because, like, it's nice to have people follow the system properly, right? And you need to be teachable and coachable in order to do that. How about honesty? Probably something that you want to help spread through your network marketing organization. Does anyone want to sponsor a shyster? You know, not a good idea. Like, that's just not good for them. So leave the shysters alone. Totally prejudge the shysters, right? And then integrity, right? Do what you say you're going to do. Like, your word is your worth, right? Follow through. Like, so wouldn't it be cool to have a team that is full of ambitious, teachable, honest, and people with integrity? If you would love to have a team of those folks, drop me a tres in the comments box and let me know here, okay? So here's the deal. There is a way that you can utilize the skill sets that you are. I see Bart. No lawyers. Amen, Bart. No, hey, don't. The lawyers are ambitious, right? The integrity or the honesty piece could be negotiable. You know, I don't know about that, but you're making me laugh, Bart. That's funny. So again, we want to screen. I mean, think of any like big corporation, right? Or let me ask you, have you ever been on a job interview? I've been on a job interview. I'm sure most of us have been on a job interview at some point in our career. because most of network marketing is being built on the side as a side hustle anyway. I know there's some people that make it their full-time gig, but there ain't no shame in the game of building it part-time on the side. So was the corporation right for putting you through a screening process or vetting or any, that sort of a thing? Like, you want to make sure that if you're bringing in employees into your business, that they fit the culture, that they're going to mesh well with other people, that sort of a thing, right? So if corporations do it, then why wouldn't we want to do it in our corporation, right? In our organization. And so here, what I wrote down is I wrote a list here of some pros and some cons for screening, for pre-qualifying. Because let me ask you this: who's watching right now live? And if you're coming in on the replay, drop a hashtag replay and let me know when you're coming in on the replay. Who wants to have like more conversations with more people? If that's you, drop like give me a high five if you want to have more conversations. Because I tell you what, that is a goal for a lot of networkers. Like a lot of networkers that I've met in the past are like, I just don't have enough people to talk to. I want to talk to more people. My friends and family think I'm crazy, so I've got to go out there and I've got to find more people. I need to talk to more people. I'm willing to go to the mall. Like Whit and Carrie always crack me up where they're like, I need to go to the Vegas Strip and contact some strippers or whoever they were contacting. Like, we need to talk to more people. Like, you get to that place of desperation, and then we start making like these wacky decisions in our mind. And so now let me ask who in the group here wants to have less conversations. If you want to have less conversations, hit me with, I think we're on like number 6. If you want to have more conversations, high five me. If you want to have less conversations, high 6 me. Okay. Here's my thought on this, and let me know in the comments box whether you agree with this concept or not. Anybody out there busy? Like, we're busy in the holidays. We're busy with our 9 to 5, right? Busy tends to be sometimes a bit of a disease, but it's still the truth for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people are busy. Do you want to have more conversations with people who are going to throw out dumb objections about network marketing? Is this a pyramid? Do I have to go and get people? Like, I don't have any time. I don't have any money. I don't, whatever. All the dumb objections that we hear over and over and over and over and over in network marketing. Who wants to have more conversations with folks like that? Probably not too many of you. I sure as heck don't. Here's what I want to do. I want to have fewer conversations with intelligent people. I want to have fewer conversations with folks who they're not going to give me those dumb objections all the time. Okay. And so, maybe putting a message in front of targeted people would be a good idea, right? People who would already have an affinity towards network marketing, et cetera, et cetera. So, and by the way, guys, I am not looking at the comments as we go. I'm going to come back and address them as we go. So we'll give shout outs here in just a second. So here's some pros and here's some cons for screening. Because I think that there are some pros and some cons to doing this kind of pre-qualification process. And I'm going to kind of go into what that process looks like here in just a second. So here's a pro for screening, okay, for qualifying. Dude, there's less headaches. You get less Bernies in your team, okay? A pro for screening would be having potentially a better culture, because wouldn't you agree that your network marketing organization has a higher probability of having a better culture if there are more ambitious, teachable, looking for something more in life, honest with integrity folks running around in that thing? Probably, right? More so than the Bernies that we were talking about, or the shysters or the lawyers, apparently, according to Bart here. So a better culture, less babysitting, right? You don't want to have to change Bernie's diaper all the time. You want Bernie. Actually, you don't want Bernie. You don't want to be carrying around a dead guy in your network marketing team, but you want people who are going to become resourceful, asking those 3 questions, right? What's working, what's not working, and what might I do differently to get better results? How about pros for screening? You're going to end up with more leadership and more duplication, again, because you're going to be screening for higher quality people. Again, I'm not talking socioeconomical status, race, creed, color, sexual orientation, none of that stuff. I'm talking ambitious, teachable, looking for something more, honesty with some integrity, okay? And then if you have all that pieced together, I think you would agree, again, drop a number 7 in the comments box, if you would agree that you would have more stability in your network marketing team if you had more folks. I mean, hit the like button, hit the love button if you agree that your network marketing team would be more stable with more leaders, with more of the right types of folks that are gonna, like, I always say, everyone brightens the room. Some when they walk in and some when they walk out. Okay, so we want to bring more people in that are gonna brighten the room when they walk in, right? That are gonna be those leaders. So those are a lot of pros for pre-qualifying, for screening, for doing those types of things. Let's talk about some cons, because wouldn't you agree that there's always two sides to the issue, two sides to the coin? Here are a couple cons. Now, my cons list is a lot smaller because I really feel pretty passionately about the pros of screening and talking with qualified folks. But a con for screening is that you might be dealing with a bit of a smaller pool of people, right? Has anyone been told, I'm just curious, has anyone been told in any of their network marketing training that, or heard this statement that every dud knows a stud? Or am I the only one who's ever heard that? I heard that and I was kind of offended. I'm like, really? Like, was I the dud that my network marketing upline was hoping that I would lead them to like the stud who would like be the next A player and go ahead and blow up the downline there? I kind of took offense to that every dud knows a stud. That may be true, but I don't want to be looking for duds just going through and running numbers trying to find someone who knows someone. Like, I want to work with quality people. Like, my network marketing mentor loves to say, who would you like to be on your board of directors? Like, when you're reaching out, if you're reaching out to anybody in your warm market, people that already know, like, and trust you when you're new in network marketing, who would you want to be on your board of directors? That is a very different mindset than write a list of everyone you know. Write a list of people who, like, who's your kindergarten teacher? Like, dude, I ain't pulling out my stinking yearbook to look to see who my kindergarten teacher was. That is totally unqualified. She could be a ninny, or he could have been a ninny. I don't even remember if it was he or she. All I'm saying is that you may be dealing with a smaller pool if you're looking for some ambitious, teachable, looking for something more honesty with integrity folks, okay? Number 2, I wrote down slower growth, and then I wrote a question mark next to that statement. I put maybe not. And by slower growth, I mean maybe you personally sponsor less amounts of people if you're going to your warm market, if you're not just contacting everybody, right? Because when I got started in network marketing, I contacted everybody, dude. Everybody. And my network marketing group grew fast. Here's the problem. It died fast too. Number 1, because I was working out of a crappy system. And number 2, because those folks weren't willing to do the crap that I was willing to do in order to make the team grow. Because the process offline was not sexy. Anyone sick and tired of dealing with non-sexy offline marketing tactics and like systems? Drop drop an emoji or something in the comments box if you're sick and tired of doing that offline non-leveraged stuff. So I don't think that it would be slower growth. You may have slower growth initially in the fact that you don't sponsor as many people, and that's even pending the fact that you know how to present and you know how to do that sort of thing, right? I think that you're actually going to have greater growth, faster growth if you bring in more of the right types of people in the beginning. Here's a con for screening, and this one might be, oh, no, it's totally true. I was almost going to say this. You might have a differing opinion, but I think you might agree with me. Let me know if you do in the comments here that you need better skill sets. A con for screening is that you need better skill sets. Now, you might look at that as a con in the fact that, oh, man, now I got to go learn some stuff. Well, everyone in this community, I have a feeling, is already in the understanding of the fact that you're going to have to learn skill sets to move forward in business, in life, in relationships, in anything, okay? If you agree with that, hit the like button, hit the love button. You're going to have to learn some skill sets. That's why you're here in Elite Marketing Pro, right? You're not here in Elite Marketing Pro to have Elite Marketing Pro spoon feed you all the information and everything and every step of the way and how to do everything to build your business. You're here to learn some skill sets and to learn the ability to attract your perfect prospect to you, to be able to become an attractive character like Russell Brunson states in his books, the CEO of ClickFunnels, you know? Like, so we're all about learning skill sets here in Elite Marketing Pro. Once you start learning these skill sets, Elite Marketing Pro does a fantastic job of providing the training wheels that you can start slowly taking over pieces of, a marketing funnel and this and that. Now you've got the skill sets to start doing some qualifications. So what does the qualification look like? And I'm going to wrap up with this. Qualification in a network marketing organization is as simple as putting out something online. It could be in social media. You can pick your social media platform. I know lots of folks here in Elite Marketing Pro love to use Facebook. I do too. I think it's the beast. It's the big boy. It's where the most eyeballs are right now. You put a marketing message on Facebook that you feel will resonate with your perfect teammate, with your perfect customer for your network marketing product, right? And possibly you say, comment more info. Like maybe you have a call to action that says, hey, more info, drop it in the comments box, and I'll reach out to you with something, right? Maybe that something is you send them the link to a capture page where they have to enter their email address. And then once they enter their email address, now you've got a lead, which is that we find is very important here in Elite Marketing Pro. And then maybe potentially that goes to a survey of some sort. The survey can ask questions that can actually start to pre-qualify. You can actually weed some people out with some decent survey questions. And let's say at the bottom of the survey, it says, click here or do something in order to schedule a 30-minute consultation to see if we're a good fit to work together. Something like that. Now, do you think the person who schedules on your calendar at times that you pre-select, by the way, what does that do to your posture? Does that increase your posture? Where now you know that you are like your leader, you're like leading the deal, you're going to be driving the conversation when you actually have a conversation, comparing and contrasting that to meeting someone at Starbucks and have them all act like John Wayne, be like, well, how much do you make in the deal? That totally switches when people are contacting you, scheduling with you, and applying at times that work for you to basically interview to join you in your business, okay? If someone says yes to the Facebook post, if someone says yes to opting and giving you the email address, if someone says yes to filling out a couple pre-selected questions that will weed out the tire kickers, and they actually schedule an appointment to sit down and talk with you over Zoom, are they in? They better dang well be in. The only way that they don't get in at that point is if you mess it up. And how might you mess it up? Too much of this? Not enough of that, right? 2 ears, 1 mouth, use them in proportion. So if you can get to know them, if you can ask them questions, if you can find out what they want, find out what their needs are, and then fill their need with what you have to offer, your product, service, or opportunity, bada bing. Now, who would like to have less of those have more of those conversations, even if they're less in number than just trying to just go talk to everybody, right? Just the shotgun approach versus the sniper approach. I quite frankly like the sniper approach. I like the pre-qualification approach. So hopefully you do too. So hopefully, did you guys get value from today's talk? If you did, let me know with like a hashtag value in the comments section. I'm going to go through here and see who we had. We had Lynn. I see Timothy. I see Ron. What's going on, buddy? I see Daniel, Bart, Chalet. I see Nicola. Let's see some comments here. So Bart, I said, was in from Cleveland, Ohio. Chalet's from Breckenridge. That's awesome. Beautiful. I've heard that the mountains are just gorgeous there. So I'm seeing some high fives, some yeses. Quality versus quantity. Dude, quality all day long, in my opinion. What's going on, Ron? I see you there. Awesome, awesome. Smaller pool and time better spent. Amen, man. I'd rather have less conversations with more qualified folks. Bart's not doing any more offline. I'd be swearing too, man. I'm not doing any more offline either. Anyway, bada boom. I see some values in the house. Guys, I appreciate you. Hope you guys had a great Merry Christmas and a soon-to-be Happy New Year. Gosh, is this the last? I think this is the last Daily Dose of Awesome for 2018. Because I do not believe that we're going to be doing one on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I believe. If I'm wrong, you get a bonus one. But I believe this is the final 2018 Daily Dose of Awesome. So I've had a blast sharing with you guys. Hopefully you guys get value. And remember, Elite Marketing Pro goes live, except for this coming week because of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But typically every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Again, if you have not been over to EliteMarketingPro.com, they are your one-stop shop for everything attraction marketing, for learning how to build your brand, crafting your perfect marketing message, and finally putting to bed all of the unleveraged offline 20th century network marketing strategies and tactics. It's time to move into the 21st century. It's time to move into 2019. Oh, my word. Hopefully you have a great, great holiday. Be safe. No drinking and driving. And I look forward to sharing with you again in 2019. So with that, I'm going to hop off. You guys Take care and God bless you.